appreciate that, Holly. The Horned Frogs ready to kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Going to the running game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from...
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. The handoff. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Lagway. Under pressure, being chased.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to
ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 50. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, TCU! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Lagway wants to throw. He's going to go for a big one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to establish the run. They put the brakes on him.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Lagway from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Lagway. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Beal. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Making the adjustment. 4th down, Lagway. Finds his man. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here's Lagway to pass. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And right now it looks like there's 12, 13, 14 guys on defense. I mean, last possession you saw him break on the football, get the pick 6. Now another opportunity again. Dialed in, focused, breaks on the football, but that's why he plays defense. Shows you why he's not a receiver, but this defense is dialed in.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw. It's Craig. And they can't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Caught. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the third down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the... In the state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of the Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Hey guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game he is very aware that the big win against the #1 team in the country last week has a lot of people talking. But he wants to talk to his players about how good can we be. Don't let that win distract us. let that win motivate us and show us we're even better than we thought. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Horned Frogs headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holden finds his man on the left. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Out wide left, it's Miller. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Just going to keep it after the snap. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 30. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Running inside, it's Payne. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Offense set on 1st down. Drops back. It's Craig. They're all over him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
2nd and long here. He'll set up to throw. Unloads it left. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. He gets a block. Oh, spins away. And there he goes. Touchdown, Bears. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And he puts through the extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moving the pocket, it's Craig. Left side is Payne. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. The corners are walked up tight. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's James. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Payne. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gets the back moving. Pulls it. Leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Got a man, it's Payne. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Snared outside. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping. Makes the catch, and he's free. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Just gets rid of that one.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Swings it out to the flat. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Left side is Payne. There he goes. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. He's changing the play. Using his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Long way to go on second down. The give. Sees some running room. Picked up 8 yards there, third down and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Right at the line. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Flagway wants to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Complete. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the extra point is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sets his feet. It's Craig. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dwyer. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Wants to throw one first. That's caught. It's James. Racing down the left side. To the house. Touchdown, TCU.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Flagway. Holds on. It's Miller. Turning it on. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass. It's Flagway. Look out. Gets away to his left. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 19 team, the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's Cincinnati in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Mid-American Conference.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Dropping back, it's Craig. Rushes on, and he gets rid of it.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Payne. Makes a grab and room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw it. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires left. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
The Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Craig. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run it on third and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out. Man, I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
On the move. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Inside the 30.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
To the air, it's Craig. Quick catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Touchdown Bears! Took it all the way back to the house.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that can make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide left, it's Dwyer.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Finds a seam, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears!
And the offense goes at it again. He's already got 5 catches, Jesse. So this quarterback, he looks like he's locking in on this guy. And the defense, I think they kind of got a clue and made a big play.
You're absolutely right, David. As a quarterback, you got to be careful. You don't predetermine who you're going to throw to. This guy's been uncoverable so far. So I get it. You want to get him more touches, but you have to let the coverage dictate who gets the football. Give the defender credit that time. He knew where the ball was going. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay for it, taking it all the way to the house.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Drops back on first down. He wants to go deep. He's got it way down the field. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Now on the move. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown Bears! He got a step and just dusted the field.
QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Craig. Out wide right, it's Payne. Shakes a man, and he might take off. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he avoids the sack.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lagway to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the corner. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Got the 1st down. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done. Makes the grab down the left side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Craig. Under pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Long way to go on 2nd down. These corners going to give them some space. 2nd down, going to throw it. Right side, it's Payne. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's James. Makes the grab in their space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, TCU! What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Go straight ahead. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll give it to him again. Might have a chance. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First two plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for the edge. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Lagway to throw for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Oh, and out of space. Touchdown, Baylor. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corner's going to give them room. To throw, it's Craig. Out wide right, it's Payne. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
Blasted as he lets it go. Complete downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Press center downs going to the air. It's complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass.
Number 48, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll take it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Bears inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Got him quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. TCU calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. This rivalry might not